Good morning. It's Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have been having like way too much fun with something that I want to show you. Today is Saturday in the studio. Every Saturday, we're live right here showing you something fun. So let's get started. Check these out. I am using today, I'm going to show you some cards made with the mason jar shaker domes and the snow globe shaker domes. I have been having, like I said, way too much fun with those. All right, so let me show you this one first. Isn't that so fun? So this is made with our snowman season stamp set, and this little snowman, okay, you're gonna laugh, watch this. Pardon? That's the only one I've used in the stamp set. I love this little guy that looks like he's like, wee, just so much. So look how fun that is. Wouldn't you love to get that? I would love to get that. The other thing that this uses is the dies, let's see, Snow Globe Scenes dies, because that's where this comes out of, the base. And if you come back Monday night, I'm going to show you another way to make something super fun with this. So that's the base for the snow globe, and then the globe itself. And speaking of this one, let me show you. Okay, so that's our little snowman. Oh, you want to know what I did with these? I really wanted little snowballs, but we don't happen to have little snowballs. So I took our not the peaceful poppies. I took our whale of a time. Ooh, I missed one. I see a little shell in there. And I pulled out the shells, the pink shells. I tried to pull them all out, so I just had the blues. It really didn't take that long, like a minute most. Anyway, so that one's super fun. Wanted to show you that. Speaking of the snow globes, I want to show you this. I just love this stamp set. This is Still Seasons. Still Scenes, and just the little house. Pardon?
The stamp set, so we can see the top.
Oh, sorry. There we go. I just love this still scene, the house, and then I popped it up, and then I put some. We used to have buffalo snow, which I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it is. But you could use dazzling diamonds. And isn't that just so fun? This is one I made last year with the snow globe. I just love. Okay, I told you, having too much fun. All right, here's another one I made in the Christmas vein. I made this one. I thought it was so pretty, and this is using the gold cards and envelopes. I mentioned those last week, and you get 10 for 10, $10 for 10 cards, which I thought was a great deal with the envelope also. This tree is from In the Pines, and I actually had to cut the tree down a little bit to make it fit. But you know what the perfect thing for these globes are? The sequins. They are so fun to play with. Fun is my word of the day, okay? So isn't that pretty? I mean, I just think this one is really beautiful. And so, and I did you put a piece of cardstock inside so you don't see the back of that. I'll show you how to do that. Okay? Then let's go back to fall because we jumped ahead. So this one is using our Gather Together stamp set. And I just put some pumpkins in there, again, with those. You just have to shake it, right? So I put some pumpkins in there. These actually are die cut out. We have dies that match the two pumpkins and the leaves. And this little pumpkin there's two dies for that, which is handy because then you can really make a field of pumpkins with just one pass through the die cut machine. And by the way, I want to tell you, I did get the magnetic plate. It's so much better than the Big Shot's magnetic plate because it doesn't move. And if you have the Big Shot, you know what I'm talking about. All right, then here's another one using our Gather Together with the wheat, really just the wheat and the dome. And I didn't really have any. Hi, yo, how you doing? I didn't have anything that I thought would fit in there nicely. Hey, Amy, good morning. So I just cut out the little pieces just to make it fun. So I am curious of these. Look at all these fun. I don't know if I can even get them all on. I'll just do this one. Which one is your favorite? 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these? Scooch those down so you can see them. 1, I do them this way. 1, 2, oopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't move them around once I say it. That's okay. There we go. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is your favorite? And then I'm going to make one with a sunflower. One fall. Yo loves the fall one. I just thought that was really fun. Okay, I thought it was kind of creative to figure out how to cut little ribbon to stick in there. Not like it's a big difficult thing, but I just hadn't thought of it before. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make one with a sunflower, because you might wonder, how do I even make these things? So like I mentioned, with the snow globe, you have a die. So you can put the snow globe anywhere on the paper. However, with the jar, you have to put it in a kind of a certain spot because the jar can only go in so far. So we're going to use the jar punch on this one. All right, so I am using Bumblebee. This card is actually for my sister. I sent one to her for her birthday, and she got an empty envelope. So you really can't send these just in an envelope. You have to actually put them in a box. So, and I'm going to layer on top of this. I already did my 3D embossing with the wood 3D embossing folder. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. Hi, Barb. Barb like number 4, the snowman. So fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that on there. And then I'm going to stamp my jar. Let's move this aside. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp my flowers. Here they are. Now, in the jar of flowers, I previously had punched and just kept some jars. And this is my template so that I can mask it. I want to do the sunflowers and the leaves and the jar. Now, something with the jar is this side has these little lines on them like this. But if you just want a straight jar, you flip it over and you stamp this side. So that's kind of something different in this stamp. And they also have this little jar. Okay, literally just yesterday, I realized what this was. I thought it was a little jar, but no. Let me show you what it really is. Okay, this is the one we want our jar poking through. So I'm going to go ahead and punch that. And I'm going to stamp my flowers on top of it in Early Espresso. So let's go ahead and stamp those flowers. Oh, my block's a tad small. Can I have a bigger block? Thanks. So I am going to go ahead and stamp actually on a different piece of paper here. Here's my bigger block. There we go. What did you just say?
Yeah, camera.
Say it again.
Hold the block on camera.
Okay. Dave's helping me out here. All right. So I'm not going to see this one. That's going to be behind it. So actually, I don't even need the mask because it's not going to show up. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sunflowers there. And all of this is going to be, you won't see that at all. So that's fine. Okay. Then I'm going to color. Oops. You know what I do want though? I might have done this first. I do want the stems. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, look what I just did. See that? Well, good thing we have good cardstock. Let's flip it over. All right. I got to try to think of how I can, maybe I'll put a bow there or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't want to stamp another one. Okay. So I'm going to I need to put on the hazard. I'm telling you, I'm going to put some stems in there, but I do want them a little bit lighter. So I'm actually going to stamp those off, maybe twice. Nope, I think just once. I'm going to stamp them off and then stamp them in this jar. There we go. So those will be in. My goodness, I have made just a big mess. Dave's saying yes, I know that. Dave's like, start over. You don't need the flower to stamp the stems. Okay. Let's start again. Can we rewind? We can't because we're live. So let's just pretend we're rewinding.
Pull the jar out of the one you were just working with and put stems on it.
Pull my, I don't know what you're saying. Okay.
Stamp just on the jar with stems.
Oh, I see what Dave's saying. Dave's saying, stamp on the jar. My goodness, who's the demonstrator here? This is kind of a Mutt and Jeff show sometimes. Oh, well, there we go. Woo, stamped on the jar without the stems. There it is. With the stems without this on top of it. Okay, whew, a little rough on that one. I'm going to color my sunflowers. Let's continue on with Stampin' Blends. I love, and Barb can attest to that, she loves Stampin' Blends also because, I'm going to go back to the side, because they just give you really dark color and, wow, this is going to be a lot of coloring. It gives you a lot of dark coloring or different shades, and they really do look, I'm going to use my word, stunning, because it gives you nice and deep, intense colors. And I'll tell you, when you stamp or when you use our other Stampin' markers, they leave streaks if you're coloring a big area. So this actually is quite nice that it doesn't do that. Almost around. Hey, one thing I was going to tell you that I really like about Saturdays and making videos, you're going to laugh. Are you ready? I get to wear lipstick. I don't wear lipstick all week. Then you can go back. See, I can make these inside parts a little bit darker if I want to. And I'm going to make this flower orange because it is fall. So I'm going to make that orange. Pumpkin pie. Love pumpkin pie. Actually, I love the color more than I love the actual pie. I'm more of a pecan pie girl. And I do have one more flower down here. So let's get that colored a little bit, because I want to show you the centers, what I could do with the centers. They're so pretty. So this isn't really a quick card by any means. I'm going to go back here. We've got a little bit of flowers right here, if you can see those. All right, and then I need to add some greens. And I'm going to use, do you hear that little noise? So I'm taking these out of my Stampin' Blends holder. This is my second holder. It's the bomb for keeping them organized. So I'm going to go ahead and just color some of these leaves. I don't feel like I need to be super careful about it because it just looks so pretty. So pretty. This one may be a little more careful. All right. Now I'm going to grab bronze. That's my middle. So I want the middle to be really dark. So I'm going to color the middle darker. And then I'm color the whole thing and then go back and get the middle a little bit darker just by continuing to go over it. The other thing I want to try is using the color lifter and go ahead and lift color off this part. And you'll see that will show up. To make that a little bit lighter, I'm going to use the brush end to make this part a little bit lighter. It'll pull off some of the ink. Put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. Sounds like I'm trying on a bathing suit or something. All right. Oh, I missed one of the brown right here. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready to do I do want the stems. Let's just color the stems and you'll see why in a second. Sometimes the jars don't have to have anything inside, but But these, I got to go back a little bit. These are going to have these inside. A lot of coloring. Could have colored ahead of time, but just chat with me. It's fun. I hope you guys had a good week. I think I had a really good week this week. School is getting easier. That's a wonderful thing. Okay, so now I'm ready finally to put in my jar. And so I'm going to take my little jar. This is the fun part. And I'm actually going to use my picker. Take a pick. I always call it that, but it's over there. I'm killing Dave this morning. Sorry. So one thing I thought would be fun with I missed something. I'm going to back up. So I told you this little piece. It could be a little jar, but check it out. What else it could also be? It could also be It could also be, here it is, my Versamark. It could also be the water. So I'm using the, oops, I want this side, the flat side with none of the lines inside. I just put adhesive on it, or ink on it. There we go. So it can also be, it does stick. It really does. Boy, it's just a comedy of errors. All right. It does stick that way, but I already put it ink on it. Oh my goodness. I'm a hot mess this morning. Actually, it's really been a good day. So, but I'm going to put some water in there. That's what I'm trying to do. I do want it on the other side though. I'm going to put some water in here. Comedy of errors. You know, that's the bad thing about the live. You can't start over. There, I just want some water in there. Okay, done. I'm not going to touch that again. My fingers are very inky. Okay, this goes in here like that. And we are going to take off this using our take a pick because these are kind of hard to get off. And so Yo says she'd rather just stick to fitnessing. She just wants to buy the card. Well, Yo, you can buy the cards from me, just so you know. So that works really well. Take a pick. Now what? So I am going to use some wet wipes. Thank you for choosing to spend some of this morning with me, Barb. At least I like wearing lipstick, right? Okay, so I'm going to push that down. And I could either just let this sit here, which I think, or I could really push it in. I think I'm going to let it sit there. And here's what we're going to do. We have to grab another piece of paper and we're going to cut that so it just is behind so it doesn't show, basically. It doesn't matter I'm going to use the clear side. So because that is going to sit on top of our card. Not like that, like this. That's going to sit on top. Dave's dying, you guys. Dave is dying. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And I found, wait a minute, where's the one I color? There it is. Comedy of errors. I found the easiest thing to do to get this back in the right spot is to actually tape it. But I have to put, oh gosh, don't forget, I have to put my fun things inside first. Now, comedy of errors would be that this goes all over the floor. We're not going to do that. We're going to put some of these inside. It really is not that difficult. And once you get started, it's super fun to make these. I'm sure you're thinking, yeah, right. All right. I do need to pull this off. Got lots of things going on, you know, and these pop all over. Last night I dropped them on the floor, but that's okay. Just adds glitter to our floor. It's all good. All right. Take a pick. It's off. Okay. Now I do want the stems on there, the colored side. So I'm going to just grab a piece of tape. I found that it works for me. I don't know if someone has a better idea. Now the tricky part is that these are kind of sticky, but there we go. Okay, I don't want that tape going over the edge. All right. Doesn't it make it look so easy? I'm dying here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on here. Of course, I'm out of adhesive. There we go. I'm going to put some adhesive on here. Yep. Just thinking for a second. How fun is that? Ta-da! I just hope you guys are laughing with me. That's all we can do is laugh about it, right? All right, let's go back to our original card with oh my goodness. I got to cut this off. And I have made a big mess of this. So I might have to put some sunflowers out here that are falling down. There we go. Let's gently stick this down. No, not gently. Just put some adhesive on here. I like to do all four sides like that. And go ahead and put it here. And the one thing I am going to do with this, I won't make you suffer through it, is I'm going to stamp a flower and pop it up, cut it out, pop it up. I'm also going to stamp a flower and drop it down here to cover up my smudge. The last thing I'm going to do on this one, though, is I do want to use some Crystal Effects. And this is a card I'm going to set aside and let it dry. because then this will make it really glossy and it gives it some dimension. I just hope you guys can laugh with me because whatever, that's the way it is sometimes, right? 5, it's not always polished. So I have to tell you, I was all set up to make this one right here. I was going to make that one for you. But then at the last minute, I said, oh, I only have 1 jar. Maybe I should make the sunflowers. Yeah, note to self, should have stuck with what I was originally planning to do. But the last thing we need on here is a little bit of our, what is this called? Twine. It's not twine. Braided linen trim. So I think we need something right there on the jar. So let's go ahead and tie a little bow. I'm sure Dave's thinking, just finish up so we can end the podcast. Well, I'm telling you, it's better to laugh than cry, right? It is, it is. Grab a glue dot. And I'm telling you, on Monday, if you come back, you'll get more entertainment. Plus, I'm going to show you how to put water. Dave's already going to be rolling his eyes. Put water inside here. So let's move that ink out of the way so I don't put my hand on it any more than I already have. But isn't that fun, you guys? Come on, give me some kudos. All right. All right. So that is our jar. And I will show you on Monday how it really is much easier than what I just made it look like, because it's kind of made it look not as difficult, or made it look a little bit difficult. I do like the Happy Fall, this one. So anyway, I will show you some more jars on Monday night. I got something to show you. If you want to make a free card, what's our date on that, Dave? Set that aside so I don't get any. The Crystal Effects takes about, I don't know, I put it on pretty thick, so it's going to take about 20 minutes or so to dry. So Friday, October 23rd, if you would like to, you can register and make these 2 cards for free. So this one is using the poinsettia paper, and this one, just so fun. I just love that little snowman. Is not really using anything but the glitter paper, and I've got the punch, the snowman punch. So I will send you everything you need to make these 2 free cards. So here's what I would ask. I mean, some of you, I know you come, Diane and Barb and Laverne, you guys come all the time. Can you invite some friends? Because I would love to have some of our friends enjoy slapstick entertainment. Just kidding. I would love to have them learn how to stamp or try stamping. I'll send them everything they need except for the sentiment. They can put any sentiment they want, even this little acorn. So to sign up for that, you're going to register at register.thestamperstudio.com. Register.thestamperstudio.com. And that will sign them up. The other thing there it is, scrolling across the bottom. Thanks to Dave. The other thing is there are lots of new classes. We made up all our classes for October. And Dave's going to flip to that and show you our, right? Am I right? Yeah, he's going to flip to that and show you. Okay, well, it's just a funny day. He's going to flip to that and show you our October classes. Here's the website, register.thestamperstudio.com. Oh, sorry. That's okay. Don't forget the designer series paper is on sale. And that is 15% off for all designer series paper through October 31st. Through October 31st. So that's a great deal. All right, here are some of our classes, all of our classes for the month of October. So free, like I said, that's this one, October 23rd, 7 p.m. And then there's a Christmas card workshop on October 24th at 10 a.m. And you don't have to come to any of them. We can always send you the link. So just so you know that. Link to the tutorial video. Okay, cards to die for. Get it? Get it? Cards to die for. It's using all dies. So I will send you all the materials to do that. You will be making 2 each of 3 designs. September 29th at 7. Again, can send you the link, so no problem. All right, and it is $15 plus $4 shipping. That's all. Okay, November 12th. That's right, we do have November classes also. I was right on that. November 12th at 7 p.m. is Birthday Card Bonanza. So kind of good. We're kind of focused on fall and Christmas, but birthdays are still out there. So 2 each of 3 designs. And again, it's $15 plus the $4 shipping. So you'll make 6 cards. All right, the next one. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. It's called a package party. So for giving gifts, either for birthdays or for the holidays, we're going to use the mini pizza box, the paper pumpkin box, and the metal tin. Okay, so it's just $12, $4 shipping. And it's exciting because you have the option to make 1 of each, 2 of each, or 3 of each. So you just let me know what you want and be looking for what those look like in the near future. So those are our classes for October and November. I was very excited to get those out. Thanks to Dave, to get those out and scheduled. So I am really looking forward to stamping with you. It's more fun in person, but it's always fun virtually too. Please remember, the 10th is the last day. Today is the 10th. Today is the last day if you want to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, which every month I show you. I love those. And I'll send you the supplies to make an alternate card when you sign up. You register for that at pumpkin.thestamperstudio.com. So pumpkin.thestamperstudio.com. It looks like the next one is Joy to the World. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. I usually sit down and make them right away. It's so much fun. So much fun to have everything cut for me. Stamps, ink, everything. So I think, Dave, is that everything we have today? Awesome. All right. That is everything we have today. And yes, Dave can show you how to do that. Okay. Thanks, you guys, for letting me entertain you. That wasn't really the intention when I started, but stamping does make me happy. It makes us laugh quite a bit, as you can see. And I look forward to teaching you or helping you stamp because it'll make you happy too. All right. Happy stamping.